Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show this evening. It's your boy Murda here, joined by my good friend Recychic. First time casting, joining me this evening. How you doing, man?
You know how I'm doing. I'm always bougie as heck. You know how we do. You know how we do.
Yeah, we got it. All right, so this is a Division C West matchup. Not too much on the line this evening. We have Guys Gems up against FML eSports, and Guys Gems already locked up the #1 seed in Division C West. FML eSports, unfortunately, their season has ended, and this will be their last game of Season 4 here, so not too much on the line. Hoping for some really fun comps to come out and a little bit of stuff we don't get to see every day.
I'm all for that. You know what? Anything out of the ordinary is a friend of mine.
Yeah, so if we get at least one Murky or Gazlo or maybe...
Oh, I need a Chen.
You need a Chen, okay.
I need one Chen.
You know who we actually need, though. I don't even need to say it.
You don't.
I don't. It's the Bouger. If we get
The
some...
Bouger.
The Bouge!
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get Butcher tonight, I will be so happy, and that would make my entire evening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, he's such a fun hero, and getting to see him here in Division C West at the end of the season. This is technically actually a Week 6 match. Wasn't able to be played last week. They scheduled it this week. But, dude, heck yeah, it would be a lot of fun to see some Butcher.
Oh, absolutely. Every what is it? 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Fresh meat.
Oh.
You know, you need that, man.
That was pretty good. That was actually that was really good.
Well, thank you.
I'm trying. I don't know. I can't get this this chat bot of mine to load up, so I guess I'm not using it this evening. We are those of you at home waiting. We are currently also waiting with you. We have 9 in our lobby waiting on the 10th. The 5th member from FML eSports. I'm not exactly sure who, but we are being patient, and hopefully soon we'll see something. Stream offline. How odd. But yeah, how was your day? How was your season? I know Regen Red closed out a lot stronger, similar to my team, Regen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You know this. I was on normal regen when when the season first started. I was the support player. For those who didn't know, I got demoted. No, I'm kidding. I stepped down because their team had a little bit of a roster issue. So I said, hey, I'll step down. I'll play with the red boys and girls. And I stepped down and I joined them, and I gotta say they're a wonderful group. It was really fun playing with them. They grew tremendously. I grew myself as a player. I learned a lot from our 2 coaches. It was a blast. I mean, sure we didn't make it, but I wouldn't have changed any. Honestly, I wouldn't have changed any. I mean, would I have liked to do? I've gone in, yeah, but I think I learned enough. I wanna keep going. I wanna adjust and be the best healer I can be.
And I think you did. I think you grew a lot this season. I think everyone in the Regen organization grew. We had some great coaching from Ragnarok and Templart. Able to step in and rejoin the family. They're former members themselves.
Rejoin Regen.
Yeah, rejoin Regen. It was a lot of fun having them back around.
Absolutely.
Still waiting on the 10th person. I promise you, Twitch, we will keep you up to date as things are rolling in. And I'm trying to fix some behind the scenes stuff here at the same time, so more power to me. Let's hit this button here and do this, see if this works. Yeah, I can't get my my chat bot to work today for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of annoying. But, you know, stuff happens.
Things happen. You know.
Oh, yeah. I fixed it. Look at that. I fixed it.
Oh, hey, look at that. All you had to say was things happen.
Things happen, and then it's like, ba-bam!
Yeah, yes, they do.
So, there's our first bit donation of the evening, and it's coming from -40, a Regen Red member. Donating the 50 bits, going towards the Regen Invitational. Heck yeah. We are now sitting at 83.2, I can't read that little number, 25. Wow.
Ooh,
So it's only
getting-
about $16.75 away from being fully funded for the Regen Invitational, and that would be quite the exciting moment to see it happen here on a Monday evening of Week 7 in NGS.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
As the kids say.
So I have my chatbot working. That's a lot of fun. You love to see it.
You love to see it.
You absolutely love to see it. Nima1 asking who won? No one yet. No one yet. Haven't started.
I mean, all of us have won. We're in for a good stream.
We're all winners when we get to see some Div C West battling it out. We do have some emotes popping in the lobby chat here. Got a cloud from Odin. We got some cheese and popcorn from Cody Krez.
Oh, can we throw something even more interesting?
Oh, there's only one thing we can throw at it, right?
Is it the Bouger?
It's the angry Bouger, right?
Ooh.
So chat, how are you doing today? What is going on with you? We have a moment here to hang out. Let us know. First off, who do you think is going to be winning this matchup tonight? Guys Gems or FML eSports? And tell me how your team's doing in NGS. Anyone have a good season? Anyone meet any new people that they loved in NGS? Tell me a bit about your experiences. There's a question in chat coming from Nemo1. Murda, are you going to BlizzCon? And you bet your sweet ass. I don't know if you can you see that on stream? Gotta hold it like the perfect spot. Here, I'll just take it off this little hook I have it on. I'm actually wearing Star Wars shirts, so I have like Star Wars songs in my head too. If I start.
Oh yeah, as one does when you wear a Star Wars T-shirt.
Yeah. All right. So, well, I'll cover my name, but there's my badge from last year. Oh, it's all like reflective, so it's going right through my green screen too. But that's last year. And yes, I did get my ticket in the first wave this season as well. And I'm gonna use this lanyard this year. I don't know if you can see this one, but it's got like Diablo on it. It's got Nova on it. Yeah, maybe I can hold it this orientation. You can see it better. See Nova on there. Kerrigan's on there. That Diablo boy. There he is. Heck yeah. BlizzCon's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think there's gonna be a huge meetup with a bunch of NGS guys. Speaking of NGS guys, these NGS guys are ready to go. Nima dropping 100 bits in chat. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. And I'm gonna give these guys a little 3, a 2, and a 1.
All right.
And go. Alright, so here we are. It's Infernal Shrines this evening, and while we have a quick moment here before the bands start clicking in, let's go over what happened during the coin flip earlier this evening. We had Guys Gems winning the toss and banning away Tomb of the Spider Queen, followed by a ban of Cursed Hollow by FML eSports. Here we are. It's map number 1. It's Infernal Shrines. We're going to get bougie, baby. And then closing out the night, we will be on Volskaya Foundry.
All right, let's get bougie.
Let's get bougie with it, baby.
I'm down to get bougie. So, what are we expecting here as far as bans? What do you think?
Well, man, okay, so I don't know if they want to play this full meme style tonight. And I think the first ban here is really going to set the tone. Are we going to see, like, a Murky ban here, a Gazla ban, have some fun, maybe a Cho'Gall ban out quick? What's it going to be? What is it going to be?
Could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, we could see meta bans. We could see Maiev banned away. Some teams are banning away Deckard Cain. We have a Tracer ban. So that is actually a smart ban for FML eSports, because if you guys don't know, Cody Krez, an outstanding Tracer player, and I don't think they want to play against it here tonight, Rick.
No, absolutely not. I don't even want to play against a Tracer in general, even. She's always on my booty. She's a pain in my booty.
And there is the Maiev ban. Nima1 in chat saying, "See you there. Team of Pitas is looking forward to hang around with you." Heck yeah, man. BlizzCon is going to be an enormous event for NGS this season compared, or this year compared to last year. We should be done at that point with Season 5, which I'm going to be trying to cast a ton of games. So if you guys don't already know me, and maybe this is your first time watching a Murdercast, welcome. And hopefully you get to know me a bit better going through the playoffs and throughout next season. But definitely get a ticket to BlizzCon. Come hang out, and let's have some fun there. I think it's going to be a great year. A lot of cool stuff, allegedly, from what I'm hearing through the rumor mill. A lot of cool stuff's going to get announced this year, and I want to be first in line to try out the new stuff in Heroes of the Storm. Trust me, Recychic, if you ever get the chance, get yourself a ticket, my friend.
You know, I would have loved to have gone this year. I asked all my friends from my previous team, you guys want to go? And they all gave me maybe. So, I don't know. I would absolutely, it's on my bucket list.
Kale Thos, the first pick here by FML eSports, a mage coming early and coming before a lot of more meta-type picks. This must be a comfort for them.
Yeah, and you got to consider this is Infernal Shrines as well. You know, he's got the whatchamacallit, the objective clear. He can clear those monkeys, those skeletons, whatever you want to call them, pretty easily with his flame strike.
With every death
Flame
comes
strike,
honor.
and even at level 10, if he wants to go as Phoenix, does a little bit of extra damage in there as well.
Right, yeah.
Johanna and Mr. Hanzo are the picks from Guys Gems on the left-hand side. Johanna pick, great wave clear for a tank. If they're thinking wave clear and they want to be in that shrine clearing out monkeys, it's a solid choice. Hanzo, of course, with his splintered arrows, is also very, very, very good at helping out. Pretty solid picks. You happy with these?
Yeah, I would say this is very relatively standard. I mean, yeah, Kelthus coming out early is a little not strange, but it's also it's somewhere in between strange and not strange.
Somewhere between strange and not strange. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, it's just, you know, something you might see, and we see it. So,
so I'm expecting a tank and a support pick here for them. They're already seen as Johanna. They're gonna take a Blaze and an Ariel. Okay, so this is a hero that recently got a rework, and according to Blizzard, is sitting around a 54% win rate in the upper echelons of Hero League. Your thoughts on Ariel being a support player, Rick?
Here's the thing about Oriel, right? She's a burst healer. She's a protector. She is the woman, the first woman you want to see when you're on the battlefield. Like, I'm being metaphorical, but no, I think she absolutely can be an absolute complete game changer. Crystal, like timing Crystal Aegis is key here, and if whoever this player is can time those perfectly, it'll change the tide of a fight. Even once again on those monkeys, it blows them up too. It works on everything. But yeah, in terms of just in general, I actually do like Oriel. She's got the burst heals, as I said, and she can stack energy pretty quickly with the right team composition.
So 3 heroes picked for FML eSports. All of them technically have big circle ultimates. You have the Phoenix, you have the Aegis from Ariel, and you also have the Combustion from Blaze, potentially. Big circles, maybe. Maybe the theme continues here.
Could be a big circular game.
Big circular game. Garage banned away by Guys Gems, and Alex Straza is the band from FML eSports. Alex Straza, another support, has a very strong presence here on Infernal Shrines.
Big time.
Let's keep up the theme here. Let's have you talk about another support for a sec.
All right, sure. Alex Straza. This is absolutely one of her strongest maps, right? She's got the whole area lockdown on lock. She can, she can W the objective, and everyone in there will get healed, and everything will bougie for everybody, and plus extra bougie. And she's got dragon on cooldown for legitimately every objective. So every single one. So if timed right, she can absolutely be a complete nuisance for the opposing team.
So here we see Greymane and Sonya picked up by Guys Gems. Wonderful picks. Greymane, fantastic PvE clear. Also brings a lot to the team fight. Sonya's going to be womaning down that solo lane. I was going to say manning up. We'll call it womaning down. And I do see in chat, Trabe18 says, why does no one ban Odin's Johanna? It's scary as heck, and they always pick it early. Good question. Teams need to scout Odin's Johanna, apparently. Because we are going to see it here. We saw it picked in the first selection for Guys Gems. Final picks, 3 seconds on the clock. It's FML eSports with their 4 and 5. What do they got? Tychus and Arthas.
About damn time.
All right.
Yeah, I see both these teams are going for objective clear. It's like, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of clear. You have, I think Tychus doing a bit with his Q, Titan Grenade to help finish off some kills on the squishy Hanzo if Kael'thas can whittle him down low. Question for me though, this is the big question, is who is the correct battery for this Oriole, and do they even have one? Is Tychus enough?
Tychus can be, if she goes, especially if she goes with the increased attack speed at 16. But with this Lily pick, oof, it's gonna be rough. It's not gonna be easy for him or her to get up on those on the energy. But you have to remember, she doesn't have to just crown one person. She can swap around. She can swap around if she's quick enough. You know, that being said, it is relatively a good thing to have one person. But overall, I don't know if these are fantastic Oriole batteries. They could be okay. I don't know. I want to see. I'm interested. I as a support player, I want to see how this works.
Oh, and we have a song coming through by Nemo One. I'm gonna play this during the next draft. Or actually, you know what? Forget it. I'll just lower it a bit. You guys can still hear it. But here we go. It's game number 1. It's Infernal Shrines. That song is All I Want by the Offspring by Anger. I guess this is a cover. And requested by Nemo One in chat. And there it is. It's being played. So thank you for the song request. We're loading in. Someone's taking a while to load. It's not me. It's not you, is it?
Ooh, I have no idea. Maybe
Ooh, I have no. I can't see you. I can't see me.
No, I'm good.
Here we go. Might be Kendo. All right. Oh, teams are in. Teams are in. Make sure we're on the right MacGyver here. And this is Guys Gems on the left-hand side. We have Cody Kraz playing the Greymane. Spoogles is on the Hanzo. Odin playing his patented Johanna. Stwish will be playing the solo lane Sonya. And rounding it out with that 5th and final pick is Lily, played by White Ghost.
All right, and in this corner, we've got Kendo. He's going to be playing Blaze. Snowblair is going to be on Oriole. Consort is going to be playing Tychus. Drink and Run, 152. Arthas and MJ Doom is going to be playing Kael'thas.
That is FML eSports, and let's take a look at these level 1 talents. We do see Adrenaline Stimpack from Blaze as expected. We have Hanzo going into target practice, going to be looking to get some shots on all the different heroes here on the side of FML eSports. And we do see Mana Addict, the correct pick from Kael'thas.
Very nice.
Interesting to see Tychus not opting for dash at level 1, instead going for combat tactician. Basic attacks are going to reduce the cooldown of his running gun. Normally, I think we're seeing more Tychus players choose that dash, so could be a spot here to keep an eye out for. Johanna very aggressive here in this bottom lane, walking through a bush, finding some heroes that able to get the rest of her team to join her there.
Absolutely, and as she should be. She's the one person there who is allowed to do that. Here's what I'm interested in, is level 1 Searing Light from Oriole, where she can damage enemies with her W. I don't find that too useful. Maybe it can be, but personally I would have gone with her Q quest or her casting time.
I guess it could help in the shrines up against the monkeys. A little extra clear. It does damage all enemies.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the intent. We'll see what Snowblair wants to do with it.
We'll see.
Let's take a peek at this matchup up top. So far, it looks like Stwish is... This is captain versus captain here in the top lane. Stwish up against Kendo. And so far, it looks like Stwish is leading the way. Blaze at half health, half mana. Nothing too spectacular going on, though. It looks like Blaze is playing safe buy as well for now.
All right.
We also see...
camp.
Yeah, just spotted that as well. Cody Kraz down here on the Cosmic camp. Consort sees it. He walked in the bush. He sees Greymane's here. He gets on the point. He interrupts it. There's a condemn from Johanna. Cody Kraz falling very low. And it looks like they're going to have to concede this. But no, Ariel running low on heals. She used her 1 bar of hope there. Will she get enough to keep the team alive? Greymane leaping in, dark fighting in, looking to finish Tychus, gets the kill. Actually gets a double kill, kills Kael'thas as well. And this is likely going to go over to Guy's Gems, but no. They didn't get it. Ariel heals, getting a triple kill. Look at your screen. Ariel, Snow Glare, getting all 3.
She made a darn liar out of me.
Look at this.
Searing Light.
Searing Light.
Searing Light. Is this the play? Could this be the play?
You got value there.
Absolutely it did.
And while we have a moment, let's start peeking at the level 4 talents now. So we see explosive arrows from Hanzo. Eyes in the Dark from Greymane, Shot of Fury. Repeated offense. So this is the stack 'em up quest from Ariel. She's going to look to stun 6 heroes. I think she has a good opportunity to make it happen here on this map. Both teams picking up their camps right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And the shrine is active. It looks like Guy's Gems will be getting started first. Lily very far from the fight. Gonna have to make her panda way up to this mid lane. Sonya's still hanging out top, making sure that lane is pushed for when her camp gets there. But it will be matched on the other side from the camp from FML eSports. Arth is landing a big root there. No follow-up. Kendo looking to jet propulsion forward. Doesn't find it. Falling low now with Cody Kraz jumping in on that Greymane. The heals coming out from Ariel. Once again, has another full bar. Will she use it there? Gonna get some extra damage on top of Sonya. She's low. Swish is down. That's a kill. And picking up more is FML eSports, finding another kill there. Greymane's gonna fall, but they do lose their blaze. Will Tychus find the grenade on Johanna? No, he's not able to get it. But this is a shrine now controlled by FML eSports, right?
Wow, they are doing a fantastic job of the area control. Like I said in draft, this team has a lot of area control. It's the circle comp. It's the circle comp. We got circle grenades from Tychus and circle. What is it? The Frozen Tempest from Arthas. So big circle comp.
Yeah, Consort looking to jump forward and find some damage onto Sugals. He's able to retreat to his well, taps up, and here is a 4-man squad from FML eSports along with this Mortar Punisher getting down a wall in mid. It's now leaping onto Greymane, and the root from Arthas is going to secure a kill onto Cody Kraz. He's going to fall. Now it's 6-3 and kills Odin. Might be next to go in. Yes, sirree. Johanna has fallen. It's a double kill with this Mortar Punisher still alive, and that's going to be mid-4th down.
Red team has destroyed.
Well done by FML eSports. Well played.
Well played. We do see Guy's Gems getting a little cheeky, picking up a Cosmic camp behind him. Sonya making that play there. But they lose a fort, and they're behind almost 2 full levels right now. This is a huge amount of experience to be behind. We do have someone dropping from the game. I do have the level 7 talents now on screen if you want to take a peek.
Yeah, let's take a look.
So we have Grill and Kill from the Blaze. And a little different. Don't know if we always see that one from him. The other one is called what is the other one called? Why can't I think of it? Anyway, not too often you see the Grill and Kill. I know that. Icebound Fortitude. We have Glimmer of Hope. Okay, so that's how she's planning.
So she's going an almost W build. Huh.
Yeah, looking to get the W's out. Relentless
I
Soldier.
really... Huh.
Very interesting. We do have a cleanse from Lily to...
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming cleanse out of these stuns from these tanks, or the roots, rather. Kendo asking if they're ready. I'm ready when you guys are. Still waiting on someone from Guy's Gems, apparently. Stwish says BRB. He back. He back. Okay. I'm going to throw one last R. Make sure both teams are ready to go. FML's ready. Guys, gems are ready. 3, 2, 1. Play on. Okay, so here we are, back in game. FML eSports with a lead. About a level and a half. Catching up quickly is Guys Gems, but they are going to grab the siege camp is FML eSports. And looks like Guys Gems wants to move on to this camp while they have a chance before level 10s are picked up. But here comes FML eSports, maybe scouting this out again. Not able to get here this time, but last time we saw this fight and it went in favor of FML eSports. That is Tychus ripping through with a minigun onto Johanna, but the camp was taken away with it.
Oh yeah, Guys Gems learned their lesson this time, but they got it. They got it. So everything went better than expected.
And I appreciate FML. They're not trying to force that engagement there, knowing that they're so close to level 10. They're saying, hey guys, let's just wait a little bit. Let's get our 10s, which now they have online. I'm going to show you the talents as they click in. It's Odin for the Tychus. Kendo about to get flanked, though. Here comes Johanna. Has the Condemn and the Blind. Kendo very low and falls to a Hanzo arrow. Well played there. Finding the blades a little too far out. Smart rotation, but this could give FML a bit of time to start working down this bottom wall, and we do see that the next shrine will be here in the bottom, so this play will be an advantage for FML eSports, but I don't blame Guys Gems for taking this play up top. They need to get level 10. The Sport and Wave will be plenty of experience for them to get there. Now level 10s are picked up for them, but they're going to lose their well and their fort in the bottom side, and that's going to be so huge since they're already missing their well at mid, and this next shrine going to be spawning within the next minute or so.
Destroyed a fort.
Ooh, this is a misplay. FML eSports
so.
not sniping out the well. They're backing up before they get it.
Perhaps they think they were gonna get cut off by Guys Gems.
Yeah, that's a very important well to be picking up, and not getting it. I'm gonna throw out how I gotta say it. My first one of the night. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Take it from me.
Hopefully the first and only.
So let's peek at these talents. It is Dragon's Arrow, Go for the Throat, Wrath of the Berserker, Bless Shield, and Jugs from Lily. We do have the Aegis, we have the Bunker, Army of the Dead. So like a bunch of standard stuff. Nothing we wouldn't
Nothing
have.
crazy.
Yeah, we would have expected. Both teams grabbing their Shaman camps at the same time. Just trying to finish it off. Now Odin's here, but here comes Kendo. This could be an engagement. Blaze looking for it. Has his Arthas here as well. And this is going to be won by FML eSports because very far away is the rest of the team from Guys Gems. And here comes the fight. Sonya falling low, has the poison damage, and will fall. Odin likely next, and there it goes. Stolen camp away by FML eSports. Cody Kraz getting a little greedy, and that's another fight won by FML eSports, now winning this game 9-4. They are your team coming in as the underdog this evening up against the top team in Division C West and currently leading the way in impressive fashion, Rec, here on Infernal Shrines.
Oh yeah, you know the phrase down but not out? No, they're out but they're not down.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good way to put it. They will not be able to make the playoffs, but they're saying, hey, let's go out with a bang. This might be our last game of the season, but let's make it count. And trying to make it count right now is Guys Gems. They see that they're on even talents for a few more moments. They're looking for a flank here from Sonya, but here comes Odin from the Tychus. And a big engagement with Jugs, pre-pop there by Lily. They're looking to get some damage in with that Blessed Shield, and it's going to be on Ariel. She's the first to fall. The Aegis wasn't enough, but the damage is actually doing really well from Kael'thas before he falls. Going to pick up some kills of their own. It's a 2 for 2, and now pushing forward with that Odin is Kendo and Consort looking to finish off this shrine. I think they're going to be able to do it. Arthas is able to use his tap, and I don't really know how Lily is going to stop this, so I think this is definitely going to be shrine number 2 going over to FML eSports. So 13s have been picked up. Let's look at some of these talents, and here's some more Q stuff coming out. Piercing Lash from Ariel. We do have Pyromaniac, which has, I think this is one of the ones that's recently been buffed up, if I'm not mistaken, on Kael'thas. I could be wrong. I'm not a Kael'thas player, to be honest. I might just be, like, shitting words out my butt here. Potentially.
I can't say either.
All right, so the Punisher is baited over the wall. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but nothing Lily can't handle. This wall, though, on this bot keep will be demolished as the Phoenix now comes from Kael'thas. Maybe a little late. Might have been able to help save a little bit of health on that Punisher, but they get the wall down, which is great value for them. Sonya, once again, with this sneaky play at Swish, stealing away at Khazra Camp during the Immortal push and potentially caught out here. Does Blaze see him? Yeah, they see this Sonya. Sonya is spotted, but not going to be able to be captured as she's already mounted up, able to move away.
Nope. Unfortunate.
Khazra Camp taken on the bot side by FML eSports will be quickly cleared up. Would have loved to see some siege here by the side of FML eSports, having that lead, potentially pushing onto that keep with that camp, but instead looking to continue collecting XP in other lanes, and up top is a fat wave of soak waiting for someone to gather. It looks like Kael'thas going to make his way over. MJ Doom is going to throw a flame strike on it and find some XP for his team here. Blaze joining along with Ariel. So they did allow Guys Gems to pick up that level 13 tier, and perhaps a bit friendly to their opponents. Didn't use their advantage, but they are getting a lot closer to 16, and they want to have their 16 before the next shrine spawns, which we do see will be up top.
Potential engagement here.
It looks like they're just going to tap gloves. I know Guys Gems, they really want to find a fight before 16s are picked up by FML eSports, and I'm surprised that they would potentially give it to him with FML. Cleanse coming out, but perfectly timed is a jet propulsion there by Blaze. He's falling low. He should have a bunker ready to go. Will he pop it? Kendo still falling low, standing in that Phoenix. Gonna get Aegis, drink and run. That's the Arthas player. Popped his army pretty late. Wasn't able to utilize the healing from it, and Kendo will be the next to fall. Both tanks from FML eSports are falling in that fight before they hit level 16, but they do pick up a counter kill on Cody Kraz and his Greymane. Will Sonya get greedy here? Will she jump in with that low health? Still has breath potentially to do some damage as it expires there, and that's it. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Guys Gems, and with 16s now picked up, it looks like teams might want to trade out camps yet again and wait for the shrine to spawn.
Looks that way. I mean, this might just be the safest thing to do. It's the simplest thing to do. It's just, it's the standard play.
Sonya solo grabbing it. It's Swish once again, all by himself. Doesn't have his battle rage at 7. Instead, opting for Poison Spear, so not able to heal himself or take the reduced damage on his camps. And you can see he's really getting punished by the Shaman camp there. His team telling him, hey, we need you, hang out here. We're going to have to take a fight, but they are down the talent tier as FML eSports is setting up inside the shrine, and here we go. Leading the way is Odin with the shield there, onto Drink and Run, not finding much. Now the Sonic Arrow will reveal the side of FML eSports as Smoogle is looking to get his poke damage inside. Lily playing forward, trying to find some sort of blind to help her team avoid the damage from heroes like Tychus, and even the Blaze with this auto attack damage having that Adrenaline impact. But here comes the engagement, and it's going to be led by the Sonya player, but falling low, and a triple kill picked up. Well played. You had a great Phoenix. The Army of the Dead came out that time, was able to keep Arthas alive, and it's FML eSports using their level 16 talents to their advantage and picking up a triple.
Absolutely. And you know, Oriel, unsurprisingly with her current build, went with Reservoir of Hope, and she's getting a lot of value out of that with that Glimmer of Hope, where she picks up regen globes and allows her to maintain some of her energy.
Yeah,
so she's getting lots of value.
Spitting out the W's along with that level 1 talent of Searing Light. Doing a ton of damage, and I'm looking at it here, 4 kills and 11 assists for Ariel. So the Snow Glare, well played thus far. This is a free forward for FML eSports. Wall is down. There ain't nothing that Odin is going to be able to do to stop this. This is an arcane Punisher, one of the strongest for pushing, and it is very healthy, marching toward this top keep as we see 2 camps taken away there on the map by Guys Gems, and they're going to start trying to protect this keep, but it could be too little too late as the Punisher's over the wall. The wall has now been quickly destroyed. Phoenix once again available, dropped by the Kael'thas, and I don't know how they're safe. There's been a great jet propulsion to combo in there with the root from Arthas. And that is some tank synergy, finding a kill on a Johanna. And this keep will be the next thing to die. It's down. Punisher's still alive and pushing onto the core now is FML eSports. They want to find this win, and they want to find that Greymane not able to do it. You have the Wrath pop by Swish and his Sonya. Here comes the Odin pop by Consort, but they already lose their healer. Ariel is down. What a great play there by Hanzo, who used his Dragon's Arrow, and what an outstanding defense of their core. I don't think FML can push any further. I know they have their Odin available, but that's about all they're going to get here.
I think so too. It might be best to just leave. Take what you've got, keep moving, get another plan, especially with those two, both siege camps in the middle, just pounding that middle fort.
Blessed Shield is available. So Johanna can catch up. Looks like she's going to let him get away, but I thought potentially they had Odin and his Johanna make a Blessed Shield play. Didn't quite get in range to make it happen. Teams currently on even talent tiers, and those two camps that they picked up during that Immortal push got through a wall here at mid and got through a chunk of damage in this middle fort and got rid of the well here as well. So yeah, a cheeky play there by the division leaders, guys. Gems trying to find some macro pressure on the map. They are known to be very aggressive on camps, and thus far here in game number 1, they're living up to their reputation.
Absolutely, but you gotta admit, with FMLs, they've got the camp invasion on lock.
Yeah, they've invaded twice successfully.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the scouting FML eSports did, knowing that this team wants to always be on camps. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it here yet again, as they're taking their Shaman camp just prior to them reaching level 20. I wouldn't be surprised to see them make the aggressive move onto the opponent's Shaman camp. But they might want to protect this bottom as well. Let's see if they make this rotation. They're still not level 20. They gotta find it. It looks like Johanna's able to get away. It does get rooted, but the defense here has got to be on the bottom. And yeah, this is going to be their level 20s picked up here as well.
All right, I'm excited to see what these level 20s are.
Anti-magic shell from Arthas. We have the bunker upgrade. We have Shield of Hope, as expected from Ariel. Flamethrower, Kael'thas, and Big Red Button, I would presume, from Tychus. We shall see. As more camps are taken off this map, let's see if they want to move on to this other one. It looks like Drink and Run is revealing it. Are they going to go for it? Looks like they're pinging around the map. Yeah, okay, so they see their opponents took the Shaman camp up top, and here they go. Tychus and Kael'thas going to whittle this down. So mid lane pressure, and potentially could stand behind this and work on this middle keep wall. But who knows? Do they want to set up here in the shrine, which is now active? Someone might have to clear out the top, as that is a Shaman camp. It will push uncontested if no one gets on it. Oh wait, they do have catapults, so never mind. Should get handled by catapults. And here they are. It's FML eSports working on the shrine yet again. Haven't lost one this entire game with this Searing Light Ariel. And
it looks like Guys Gems are just going to ignore it.
They are. They're ignoring it, moving up top. The vision has been scouted with those minions there. So I believe FML eSports has a really good idea that they're here. Are they going to say forget about them and just grab this? Because
I might see them getting 39 and leaving. No.
Yeah, they're gonna get it and say, I guess it's time to race. This keep on the bot side is very low, but up top, you see what's going on. Guys, Gems, they're through the keep. The hearts are coming out. Here they come. They have to come out. There is nothing else that they can do. And Guys, Gems, they have their level 20s now, and I'll put them up on the screen for you, but this is the only play they have. They have to make this fight happen. They're going for it. Jumps has been popped. Here comes the damage, the counter damage. The Phoenix is down, trying to get down. Some of these heroes, Lily falling very low, looking for blinds on the Blaze. And it's Sonya in her Wrath form doing the bulk of the damage. They find a kill on the Hanzo, but they need to find this Sonya. Swish is doing all the work, and yes, he will fall. Will next be the Lily? Johanna's still here as well. Yeah, I think they're going to defend their core. Oh my God. And that's a mega kill.
Oh my
God.
So FML eSports taking game number 1 over the division leaders, Guys Gems, and What in that was a great ending, guys. Gems really pulling the trigger and going for it, Rex. They didn't make it happen, but 23%. That's pretty close.
Out but not down. Yeah. You love to see it.
You love to see it, and there it goes, finishing the job as the Punisher. Wow. Well played. Game number 1, FML eSports, making it work.
I don't know if that sounds good on mic, but wow.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
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 The Owen Wilson wow?
The Owen Wilson wow. The only wow.
So let's take a look at your match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series, and easily our MVP is Ariel, leading the way with 6 kills in that game. Outstanding play by Snowglare. Just a lot of fun to watch. I haven't seen Ariel really played since season 2, and getting to see her here tonight, this is the first game I've seen her since her recent buff.
Yeah, not just outstanding play, but untraditional too. Like, you know, she's usually built defensively. No, I think Snowglare knew exactly what he going into this. I think he was behind this draft. I'm going to tell you that right now. He was behind the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. 21 kills to 9 in favor of FML eSports. And really, it was that ending. If you missed it, go back and watch it, because that was one of the most exciting endings we've had around here for a while. Almost as exciting as the ending my team had earlier this evening up against Game Freaks, which we lost to some Winions. But yeah, it was close. Very close second place. That was a really fun game to watch still.
Damn, I'm glad I witnessed that. Whew.
Heck yeah. So we're going to take a short break. Recychic here joining me, casting Guys Gems up against FML eSports here, week number 6 of Division C West. Technically, NGS is in week 7, but this is a week 6 match I think get played. So thanks for tuning in. Hang tight for game number 2. We're going to be going to Volskaya Foundry. gentle beans, welcome back. This is game number 2 of Guys Gems versus FML eSports, and we saw FML eSports take a thriller in game number 1. Actually, the map selection of Guys Gems Infernal Shrines, they took it over the division leaders. Very well played. They got to be feeling outstanding right now, Recychic.
Oh my god, I would hope so. That Oriole was inspiring.
Awe-inspiring. See what I did there?
I see it. I got you.
Oriole, awe-inspiring. Okay. One dad joke per stream, right?
Only one. Yeah.
Only one. Let's see if these teams are ready. I see everyone's in lobby. Stwish from Guys Gems dropping the R and a smiley face for me. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Kendo was the banner in game 1. I'll give him the ban thing again. Team's ready to go. I'm gonna launch it. And game number 2, Volskaya Foundry.
New follower detected.
Got a new follower at Sasquatch7378. Thank you for the follow. Also, you know Sasquatch?
I know him.
Yeah.
I know that fellow.
He's supporting you tonight, man. He's here for Recychic, not me.
He's supporting us.
Us.
Let's be real. Us.
Us, baby. I also see my true hero of the world, and if you guys don't have this emote, you're missing out. But my boy Stixa here in chat right now. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing?
Stixa.
Stixie Poo.
Dixie boy. Alright. So draft.
Draft and Volskaya Foundry.
Oh, Tracer again.
Tracer banned, and I think this is a smart ban for them. Don't want to deal with Cody Kraz and his Tracer, and we also see the Garrosh banned away by Guys Gems. Kendo dropping the truck facer.
Truck facer. Absolutely.
I like that. Ariel! Whoa! Okay!
This is gonna be a cheeky game already.
Alright, so Guys Gems saying, alright, 2 can play this game. Let's see what we got. Ariel snatched up quickly by Guys Gems. I'm stoked. Let's see it. Let's see it on the other side of the field.
All right. I like it. Yeah.
So, question is, we had an unorthodox, as you claimed at least, Rick.
At least I.
The build for Ariel in game 1 was unorthodox. Will there be a more standard build here? And if so, will it be effective, or at least as effective as we saw Ariel played in game number 1?
You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's a little too early to tell. I want to see as this draft moves on, and from both teams, I want to know how this draft goes first before I say anything. I'll let you know at the end of it. But I do want to say I failed to mention that Kelthus was the main crown, not Tychus. So she had a lot of bursty heals, and whoa.
Oh, baby! I get to cast a Brightwing game. Oh, what? Oh, headphone users, I apologize. It is Cho'Gall, and this is what we came to this matchup tonight for. There's nothing on the line. Have some fun. They say, okay, we're taking Ariel. Okay, we're taking Cho'Gall. What are you gonna do? A Nubrak was taken, though, and that is a pretty solid counter for Cho'Gall. You're gonna get the Cocoon. Will they find something else in the draft? There's still things like Greymane available. Of course, they can take their Tychus again. Leoric still on the table. Plenty of options to deal with Cho'Gall, but will they be able to find those options is the question here.
Who knows? I don't.
Wow. Of course, also a polymorph from the Brightwing can also help against the Cho'Gall. But oh man, I am stoked. Malthael will be the ban away from. You know what? I'm actually I don't like the Malthael ban. I think the Greymane's a bigger problem.
New follower detected.
Cordona finally, Regen Red member, dropping a follow on my channel. It's all because of you, baby. Rek, I bring you in on a stream, and all your teammates are like, oh wait, Murda and Rek are casting? Appreciate the follow, Cordona. Thank you so much, my friend. You are greatly appreciated as the captain of Regen Red, and so proud of you guys and the progress you made during your first season together, season 4 here in NGS. But this is exciting. Sonya banned away, Malthael banned away, and now picks 3 and 4 for FML eSports, I think they got to take the Greymane here. They need that cursed bullet, and they need something else to help deal with the Cho'Gall, and they need to make that a priority here before they're able to be snatched away by guys' gems. So which route are they going to go? We're about to find out in 3 seconds, Rick. Blaze and smartly, they're going to take the Grey Mundo.
Grey Mundo? Grey Mundo. From the rocket power. The rocket power. Grey Mundo.
Yeah, I think it's the logical pick. I'm glad they took it. Blaze in a bunker. I don't know what they're bunkering up against. I guess this is just what they want in their solo lane. They played it game number 1. They don't want to play it up against a Sonya, so they banned away the Sonya. Okay. So they're going to have a bit of improvement for Kendo, their captain, in the solo lane playing that Blaze.
Why not?
They do have their 1 pick left. I'm still curious to see what they might go, but
Show me Chen.
these 4 and 5 picks from guys' gems are really going to set the tone for the direction FML eSports is going to go with that last pick.
Right.
They need a solo laner, absolutely, and they need some sort of, I'd assume, damage, or do they want a tank? I don't think they want a tank. I'd like a bruiser in the solo lane. Maybe take away the Leoric. And then some sort of damage. It's Tychus to damage Artanis. Okay, so I like the Tychus. They take that away. The minigun damage on the Cho'Gall. And Artanis, I guess this is their answer if it's not Sonya up against the Blaze.
Perhaps. And I guess if Cho'Gall fails, Tychus is there for Oriel.
The area blind on Greymane, not a bad idea either.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. It's like I don't personally. I don't have any better options. Junkeratoro.
Oh, baby, MJ Doom going to be rocking JR this evening, and I like this pick. This is going to give them opportunity to poke down that Cho'Gall from afar, potentially get him in an awkward situation with that concussion mine. This is a very, very interesting pick. What are your thoughts on Junkrat, Rick?
Junkrat? I think it's a beautiful day for some mayhem. No, I like it because it's gonna disrupt things. It's gonna make things difficult. You know what could happen too is if he times it right, Oriel could botch a heal on any of them, and that would be devastating. So, you know, he's there to cause mayhem, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. It's what he does best. I like it.
Definitely one of the strongest heroes, potentially able to lead in every single stat column if he wants. MJ Doom. Yeah, well, yeah, not the healing category, but yeah, here we go. Game number 2, and let me introduce the team on the left-hand side once again. They are your division leaders, guys Gems, and it's Twitch, the captain, going to play Artanis. Cody Kraz on the Tychus. We have White Ghost on the Ariel. And ladies and gents, I've casted this before. It's O'Diggles on the guys Gems Cho'Gall.
Battle begins in 10
Nice.
seconds.
All right, so FML eSports, we got Captain Kendo once again on Blaze. We've got my man Snowglare playing Brightwing. We got Consort is going to be playing Greymane. We got Drink and Run, excuse me, on a Nubarak, and MJ Doom is going to be a Junkeratoro. So,
yeah, the Germain is opting to go with Viciousness at level 1. We again have a Adrenaline Stim Pack from the Blaze. Put some English on it from the Junkrat. And here it is once again, Rek. It is Searing Light at level 1 from Ari.
okay. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is... I don't know. I haven't played Oriel in a very long time, so... who knows? But Hyper Shift from Brightwing, no surprise there. That's the standard these days.
So if you don't know about me and Murda loves some Brightwing. It's one of my favorite supports to play, and also one of my favorite heroes in the game to play. I am a huge proponent in the right situation to get a blink heal. I think it's an outstanding talent that's so underutilized, and in dive comps, it's a lot of fun to be able to get in there and help your team with the perfect polymorph on a target, especially when you get critterized later on in the game.
Yeah, and I would say it's fun against the dive comps too. Like you can, they're like, oh, we got her, and then suddenly, like, you know.
No, you don't have her because she's blinking away to safety.
I get, and then the.
So far, it looks like O'Diggles and Cho'Gall doing a great job of keeping these lanes pushed out. On the bottom side, though, is a different game, and this time it's Blaze winning the solo lane. Took away the Sonya, and it's playing to the favor of Kendo so far.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. And unfortunately for oh my god, Artanis, he kind of just has to let it happen.
Oh, yep. You hate to see it. Anubarak getting a little too frisky on that bug. Moved forward and was spotted, and a lot of damage came out. A great stun to the wall by White Ghost, showing that two teams can play this Aerial hero. Finding the kill and level 4's first is going to be Guy's Gems here in game number 2. And we got Shield Surge as expected. Bombs away and rollback from Gall and Cho. We do have repeated offense once again. Same build coming out. Bigger they are from Tychus. Level 4 is now picked up by FML eSports. They're going Peekaboo. They got the Underking, Adhesive Petroleum, Taste for Explosions, Q build from Junkrat, and still holding a pick is Greymane, but he's moved around the camp picking up, moved around the map picking up camps rather, is Consort, and we'll see what he wants to get before control point A is spawning in 10 seconds.
Yeah, no surprise with Peekaboo. She's going to go the full Z, as most players do. Repeated offense. You know what? You know who I like that with? Leoric. It's a fun to knock people into his entomb, and they're just helpless standing there stunned. It's fun. It's a fun talent.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's a swap played by Swish and Artanis. The stun coming out from Anubarak. Falling low, though, taking a lot of damage from Cody Kraz and that Tychus. Here comes Anubarak burrowing forward. Doesn't have shielding and now doesn't have an escape. Drink and run falling very low. Only relying on Brightwing heal, so it has to play it safe. And now backing up, using their well taps is going to be FML eSports. And in complete control currently is going to be Guy's Gems. They have that Ariel. They have that battery in Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall actually going to use a tap and rejoin this fight as FML eSports moves on to the point, looking to find Cody Kraz out, but not able to land the combo with Anubarak. And Cho'Gall is the one moving in quickly. Damage coming out. Great swap there by Artanis, moving Anubarak all the way back into the towers. And that is a dead Beetle. Anubarak down first in this fight, and looking for more is Cho'Gall. Will they find either the Greymane or the Blaze? No, they do not. Back to safety is Kendo, and up top is Consort using a Hearth, but back in control of this capture point is going to be Guy's Gems, and I don't think there's any way for FML to get in here, especially with level 7 so close to being captured by Guy's Gems.
No, and Kendo knows this. He's going to be standing around bottom waiting, I guess, a wave to come up to soak real quick. We got it, pretty much everyone spreading out to do exactly that.
Here comes the Triglav, and they're going to be working down this mid wall. We'll see if they want to push much further than this. The laser coming out very well on the wall and the turret. They got the wall down, and smartly now moving up to the top lane, where we will see capture point C up next. Looking for a stun there, or didn't find it. Excuse me, it's not a stun, it's just a displacement. They're finding another tower. They're finding more experience. Now their level lead is close to a full level. And second tower here in the top is also going to fall. They still have 26 seconds. So opportunity to push onto this fort is Artanis and Tychus inside of this Triglav protector. And they're looking for kills. They're not going to find them. They don't have their damage with them. Cho'Gall was a little far back. And of course, having Tychus and Artanis inside is not giving them opportunity to get the finishing kills with things like the grenade from Tychus, but they are going to find a fort, and what a huge fort it is, giving them now a full level and a quarter lead, and a huge advantage going into capture point B, Rick.
Yeah, you know, at this point, I'm starting to think that maybe FML eSports wants to rethink their strategy, maybe macro more as opposed to fighting. I mean, I hate to say it, you know, like, I want to see some good fights, but I don't know. I don't think they can take this choke. I don't think they can choke him down until 10 at least.
Yeah, you're right. They need that cursed bullet from Greymane. They need to find a way to get the damage through. Of course, they have Cocoon as well. Well-placed Cocoon, follow-up damage onto the rest of the team. Yeah, that could potentially work for them. They have some tools to make it happen. It's just a matter of, can they execute it? They definitely have the burden of execution is completely on FML eSports and how they can distribute their damage if they're able to take Cho'Gall out of the picture momentarily with that cocoon.
All right, we got 10s.
10s are online. Let's take a peek at these. It's going to be Hammer of Twilight. And now they're moving forward. I think they know that Greymane and Brightwing are here, but they're not going to get here in time. It is the Hammer of Twilight, as mentioned. Shadow Bolt Volley, Crystal Aegis, Odin, and Purifier Beam. So it's not going to be the blind from Arcanus. Here's a big bit of damage coming out on the Consort. He's holding a turret, and a great swap there by Swish, connecting. Consort back to safety. Won't fall here, or shouldn't at least. And it's going to use a well tap and some heals from Brightwing to get back to 100%. But I think this is going to give opportunity for guys Gems to start working on this top keep wall. Along with this Cho'Gall, there's really not much they can do. Like we mentioned, until level 10, this is really all guys Gems, and they can put their will onto the map right now. Here's level 10s, though, finally picked up. It's going to be Curse Bull, it's going to be Cocoon, Riptire, Bunker, and Emerald Wind from Brightwing. So we'll see if Brightwing can make a play splitting the team up with that Emerald Wind. Even talents, capture point B very soon. Rec, what are we looking for going into capture point B?
Honestly, we gotta get rid of someone first, right? FML eSports gotta look for a pick. That's their number one thing. Can they secure it with their execution? They do have the burden on the side of guys Gems. All they gotta do is just keep doing what they're doing, man. They're frustrating. FML eSports, they've got tons of health. They're almost always full, it looks like. So it's gonna be rough for FML. So
they gotta look for a fight here before level 13s are picked up. They're gonna have another level before guys Gems is there, and with control point C about to unlock in 3 seconds, this is going to be a huge battle for FML eSports if they want to get back into this game. So we'll see how they want to get it started. So far, Junkrat poking away with some grenades. Here comes the Peekaboo in from Brightwing. Now there's the Cocoon onto Cho'Gall. They're looking for the damage, and here comes the Riptire. The damage is connecting onto Odin there. Cody Kratz falling low, but gets the Aegis from Ariel. He's going to fall, but the damage is great on both sides. The Nubrak fell, and as well as now the Greymane falling. Snowglare going to be next on that Brightwing. You hate to see it. It's a 3-for-1. FML eSports falling low. Junkrat might be next to go as Cho'Gall is out of that Cocoon and looking for kills, but White Ghost picking it up with the Detainment Strike into the wall. And let's take a peek at kills, because game number 1, Ariel led the way. Game number 2, it's Ariel leading the way with 2 kills so far.
Oh, Blizzard isn't watching Ariel.
I think some teams are getting the picture that Ariel is a viable support. Both games being paired with Tychus. I know in neither game Tychus was the hat. In this case, we have Cho'Gall. In game 1, I believe it was the Kael'thas, like you mentioned.
Has taken control of a protector.
But a little bit of a hero swap, and so far it's working out for guys Gems as they have their second Triglav of the game, now looking to siege down this top keep wall, and the same 2 members are inside, throwing that laser beam on the wall, getting rid of one of the towers quickly. The Triglav working on the next, taking some damage from the fort, going to back up. Cho'Gall's going to take 2 shots from there. There's a cursed bullet connecting onto O'Diggles and that Cho'Gall, but Ariel's here, and full hope meters will be able to heal this up with no problem. And I believe Shadow Bolt Volley is available. Will it be used? There it is. Also, the Riptire coming out, not doing nearly enough damage. And with level 13s, a Triglav here, this is very likely gonna be the keep. And yes, sirree, Bobtail, there it goes. Cho'Gall looking for some kills on the backline. The Nubrax one falling low, and might fall. It's not, they can't quite get it, but very low is drinking the run, playing very aggressive. Again, we're working with Brightwing heals here, and being aggressive on that Nubrak is so tricky, because you don't have a healer that can really join you that far forward without putting herself in a very disadvantageous spot.
Yeah. And you know, I'm noticing that the Curse Bullet, it's coming out, but that needs to be the catalyst, right? And as soon as that comes out, everyone's got to jump on whoever it hits. Yeah. You know, and I'm not seeing that from FML eSports. They're kind of using their talents or abilities sporadically, and I think that's what their downfall is going to wind up being, is, as we've mentioned 100 times already, the burden of execution.
Yeah, so Recychic, if you're looking for more synchronization out of FML eSports, If they want to sync up, it should be right now, as they are on even talents and they don't want to let this game snowball any further out of control. Level 16s are very close for Guys Gems, and with them pushing onto this bottom fort and getting the wall down with ease, Cho'Gall ripping through it. They are so close to the 16s, and this wave here might almost be enough. Greymane's not even here right now, so they know it too. Cho'Gall's gonna push forward, use a Twilight Hammer. There's a Cocoon on the Cho'Gall, gonna split the team, and now burrowing forward is a Nubrak. They're trying to find Tychus. Cody Kraz gets polymorphed as well. There's a Jet Propulsion on top of Tychus, but coming out of the Cocoon once again is Cho'Gall with a Shadow Bolt volley, looking for damage on this backline. And Snowglare might be the one to fall. No, 200 health. Gonna be able to get away, but not getting away is Greymane. Gonna fall. Drink and Run might be next, and yes, sirree, that is an Anubarak down as well. A double kill for Guys Gems as they have level 16s. And they're gonna want to push onto this deep wall. They have Cho'Gall. They have Ariel heals. It's gonna heal up the entire team. I don't know how FML eSports can stop this. It is a Ariel with a Cho'Gall. There's nothing.
Oriole with Cho'Gall and Reservoir of Hope. Like I said, once this cursed bullet comes out, everyone's got to jump. But as far as the Cho'Gall and Oriole's going, it's going exactly how you'd expect. Nothing. There's really no errors that I'm noticing, really. I mean, aside from the one kill that FML has gotten. But everything's just going perfectly for everything's coming up explodey, except not for Junkrat. So.
Very explodey. And this is what we expect. This is Guys Gems. They are the top of Division C West for a reason. My team, Regen, we have experience playing against these guys in the Regen Invitational. We know they like playing some stuff like this, and they play it really well. The Cho'Gall's not something new from Guys Gems, and you're seeing why. Like, they play it with a lot of, quite frankly, utility. They're getting full value out of Cho'Gall, almost finding a kill there, and I think they're going to get it. No, a great burrow away. Drink and Run smartly using burrow, but Kendo might fall. Bunker going to save Blaze for now. Will there be any sort of damage onto him when he pops out? No. Kendo getting the safety, and all the members of FML eSports able to survive that engagement attempt, but looking for more here on the back side of this. They might find this. Cho'Gall O'Diggles playing aggressive once again, throwing out bombs and finding damage. Not able to secure a kill, but keeping FML eSports very far back, and they're going to be able to take away this camp.
Yeah, I think FML eSports is just too frustrated, you know, and for lack of a better term, I think that's what the whole plan of the Cho'Gall Oriole from Guys Gems was to just get an early lead, frustrate the enemy team as much as possible, and honestly, that's Junkrat's job, but today it's not. So.
Cocoon coming out once again on Cho'Gall, but there's no damage, and Cho'Gall's just gonna freely pop out. So Cocoon, a 60-second cooldown, wasted here by FML eSports. And one thing we really have to talk about is Deafening Blast at level 16 by Gall is going to start doing a tremendous amount of work if these heroes want to continue stacking up around Brightwing heals. It's going to silence everyone, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. The ranged poke damage now from the Odin, from the Cho'Gall, it's going to get this keep down, and the Triglock Punisher is walking through this bottom lane, and they're going to bring this to core. There's nothing stopping Guys Gems right now from moving on to core with this Triglock.
You know, I would love to say that I probably couldn't think of much better to fight against this. Maybe a Shukov would have been nice instead of a Brightwing, but then again, Cho'Gall came out after the healer picks.
And a double kill there might all but seal it up. Currently sealed up is Cho'Gall in that Cocoon again, but popping out, and there's not nearly enough damage. What is going on there? What just happened there? A great concussion mine, able to do a lot of damage to Cho'Gall, but he just, Reservoir of Hope, keeping Cho'Gall alive. Snowglare is also going to fall. Game number 2 going over to Guys Gems. Cho'Gall leading the way, and before we move past this game, I want to look at the match summary. Once again, brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series, and technically, Ariel led the game in kills. Not assists, but had 3 kills in the game. Outstandingly played. No deaths by White Ghost, but really, when you have a Cho'Gall, your job is pretty easy as an Oriole. 12 to 1 in kills this time, Rick.
Yeah, I guess Oriole is just the game changer, huh? Wow, so I guess Blizzard wasn't really lying when they said a 54% win rate with Oriole, yeah? So,
I mean, we saw a 100% win rate here tonight. I wonder
We
what her
did.
NGS win rate's at on the season, because if teams are playing her like this so well, having that team fight ability of Aegis, which is so under thought of right now, in my opinion, you can really turn the tide. It's like in some terms a better D shield if it's in the right situation. Low health, you get the full hope bar back. You can heal him back up. It's like an ancestral and the D shield and like a big area damage ability. There's just so much utility in Aegis that like I think it's very undervalued right now.
yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe next time I put my money where my mouth is and say that this is maybe the build.
Oops.
I don't know.
Hold on. Silly me messaging the wrong person about an interview.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
There we go. Message the right person. Maybe I'll get a response. Thanks, Murda. Very smart of me. I'm gonna switch this over to the webcam view. Here's my beautiful mug, hanging out, waiting to see
Now,
if we can.
wait. When you say mug, you mean cup or your face?
Oh, my actual face. It's my face.
Okay, got you.
All right. Join lobby 1. Looks like they sent over Cody Kraz. Cody Kraz, welcome to the show. Outstanding game number 2, man. And this is a hero, or should I say heroes, that guys, Gems, you guys are well known for playing this O'Diggles on Cho'Gall.
Yep.
You saw Ariel game 1 was just like, hey, let's do it. Let's grab our Ariel, take it away from him, and play some Cho'Gall. What was going through in draft there?
Yep, that was definitely part of us, and it was clear they'd done a lot of scouting. They banned some of our favorite heroes and banned our best map, and so
that was
we
your
decided-
Tracer banned away both games. How does it feel getting Tracer banned away? A little respect?
yeah, it was rough. I was a little okay with it though because I'm at home in Michigan tonight and I'm not on the best internet, so Tracer might have been a little risky.
Oh, okay. So maybe played to your benefit a bit, having them waste a
Blessing in
ban on the
disguise.
but game number 1, it was the ending. Really what I want to talk about is the ending. You guys know the Hail Mary play was your only opportunity to win it. You had the Shaman camp pushing with you. You got through the keep and very aggressively picking up level 20s and saying, guys, and your Gems, let's go for this core right now. What was going through comms in that moment?
Yeah, we were super worried. They played an incredibly good game. Got a couple great aggressive rotations and really put us on our back foot. And it just got to that point where it was, 18 or 19 into 20s, and we didn't want to fight them at the shrine because they'd been bodying us all game. And we were having trouble getting at the Oriole through the Kael'thas and the 2 tanks. So we just decided, well, we have a Grey Main. Let's just go core and make them stop us. And they did.
It was,
but it's close.
It was a very, very valiant attempt there. So close to getting it. I think it was 22%, right, Rick?
23, I think.
23? Yeah,
23.
Something like
23.
that. Very close. And then, yeah, of course, they had the Punisher, ended the game. But game number 2, kind of touched on it already. First pick, Ariel. Was this just because you knew Cho'Gall all the way, or was it kind of like, we don't want them playing Ariel again, or what was the thought there?
Yeah, we were definitely going in planning on Cho'Gall after they banned the Tracer. And White Ghost likes playing Oriole too. It's one of his favorites. So it wasn't a big deal to... If we would have gotten somehow out of Cho'Gall, but we got it.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I didn't necessarily see it coming. I was like, okay, so they're taking away Ariel. Cool. They didn't want to play up against that. It was pretty strong in game number 1. Cho'Gall dropped, and I was like, oh my sweet baby Jesus.
There was a little bit of screaming. A little bit.
I'll have to go watch back the VOD to see it.
I was hoping for some fun stuff. I mean, technically speaking, the game didn't change the standings at all either way. You guys are ending number 1 top seed for Division C West. And they, unfortunately for them, were already eliminated from the playoffs. So, like, really, I was excited to see some fun stuff come out tonight. And I know it's a standard play from Guys Gems, but seeing the Cho'Gall was a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun set of games. It's always good to get in a Cho'Gall. We tried a little something different with a comp to, maybe try to innovate on it a little bit for if we use it again in the playoffs. And I think it worked pretty well. So,
Rec, you got any questions for Cody Kraz here?
I do, and unfortunately, this is more for White Ghost. But I'm a healer boy, and he's a healer boy, so I need to know: is this Searing Light, Glimmer of Hope, Reservoir of Hope? Is this the Oriole build now, or have I been building her the wrong way the whole time? I need to know, because both times I saw what she was doing, and I didn't realize it. Like I saw the Searing Light pick, and I went, okay, that's weird. But then I saw it in action, and I'm going, oh my god, it's working. So is this the new thing with Oriole?
I think it might be. She's definitely, the standard stuff that's been working for a while hasn't been getting her too high a win rate around the league. So maybe it was time to try something different. You'd have to talk to him more. I don't play a whole lot of Oriole, but it seems like it works really well. So
okay,
feels good watching it.
So let's take a moment to talk about the playoffs. As mentioned, you guys are going in as the top seed from Division C West, and round number 1, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the standings, you're going to be going up against Psycho Swarm, who you played in week number 3 and took a 2-0 victory over them. Any thoughts going into the first round of the playoffs?
Yeah, we're super excited. We, came into the season looking to improve on our setup from last season, and starting number 1 seed in the playoffs is definitely an improvement on last season. So hopefully we'll continue to do good things.
Well, I'm very excited to hopefully get to watch some of those matchups throughout the Division C playoffs, and best of luck going into it. I know you guys are super excited.
Thanks so much.
And
yeah,
you gotta vote for Murda. I'm rooting for some Guys Gems. I love your team. I know you guys.
Sweet.
You're a great addition to not only the NGS family, but just Heroes eSports in general. You guys are doing a great job to represent the game.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Before I let you go, though, Mr. Cody Kraz, I want to give you an opportunity to do some shout outs. So the floor is yours, my friend.
Yeah, first off, shout out to my family for putting up with me playing games late at night on the East Coast here and making everybody turn off their internet so I could play. Thanks to my team. Thanks to you guys for casting. I'm sure it was great. I'll watch the VOD back later and see. Thanks to FML. That was a good set of games. The first one especially, you guys are awesome. And thanks to NGS. Everything you guys do is awesome. So keep it up.
And before we go, Rec, it does say White Ghost in chat saying, I love the build. So there you go.
Okay, cool.
You got your answer. You got your answer.
Now I know what to do.
So ladies and gents, that's all we have for you tonight. If you want to see more NGS action casted by Murda, you got to stop in tomorrow evening because we have something special in store. I'm going to be doing a hot pepper cast. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going to be eating some really spicy peppers, some Carolina Reaper hot sauce on my chicken wings.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to be casting a Heroes of the Storm game, and I could not be more excited to do this. It's a lot of fun. It's another one of these games that's not necessarily like super important for the standings, but I will be damned if any of you miss this matchup tomorrow evening, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, right here at twitch.tv/MurdaRG. And joining me will be the legendary Cubs announcer, Harry Carey. You do not want to miss it. I promise you. That's all we have for tonight. Joining me tonight on the casting desk was Recychic, member of Regen Red. Thank you for stopping in. And
I'm bowing, but you can't see it.
And joining for the interview was the assassin player for Guys Gems. It's Cody Kraz. Ladies and gents, have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers.